Howdy y'all, welcome back to episode 6 of my Terror Invicta Humanity First series. Catching back up where we left off, we're still working on mission control for the US with a bit of unity and just a touch of government. We might up that a little bit. Oops, so we can get that. We want that to be a 10, but Canada will bring us up. And actually Mexico is nearly higher than America is. But they are done with their mission control, so there's that. And then for Canada, we're just working on funding for them. We finished off the mission control and everything else. Working on government and knowledge a bit. We're fine with money and with inequality. So we're just going to leave it as is. And you can see the cohesion is moving around, and that's just because knowledge will drag it towards towards 5. We're going to leave that there. Mexico, government, and welfare. That's really all we care about. We might even drop this down, because we don't want to go down on welfare anymore. We don't really care about that. But we do want to get this economy up. And then boost and a little bit of unity, and that's really all we care about. For our Central America nations, we're working on those. They're going to do Found Space program because it's just more efficient to do in smaller countries like this. And then once we're able to, we will unify them into the Central American Confederation, and then eventually we'll unify that into the United States of North America. And then we'll just use a counselor to reduce unrest if we need to. And then I might actually put one, do something like this, so that it is still working on that. It's just mostly into Found Space program. China, we were able to get the second control point, and now we're going to work on getting the executive control point, which will be huge for. So we'll do that. Hopefully, you got a 94% chance of success, and then we're going to need to do probably a technology, or a research, to get some more control point gap. We're working on in-situ research utilization for global tech, and then for our engineering projects, materials, construction module, and sanction investigations, which will be easier for crackdowns. For our counselors, we don't have anyone that can grab organizations, and no one can grab an augment yet. We got 1, 2 for next turn. So we'll put up to 5 speed, and then actually let's look at our construction before I forget. Put some more of those down. And I believe we got, yes, cruisers up to battleships. So we might build a cruiser this episode. We shall see. We don't really have any good drives for it. We want, for cruisers and up, we want drives with a good exhaust velocity, which is not something that any of our current drives have. So you can see they're going to gain very, very little KPS. They'll have good acceleration, but they'll have very little KPS. So if we do something like that to get any useful amount of KPS, we need to have 50 propellant tanks. And then we'll still have 4.8 milli-Gs of acceleration. When I say useful, this is really only going to be useful to getting to the moon. So it'll be sitting around in Earth orbit anyways. But if we drop that down to 8 KPS, it's not awful now. Power plants can only do this one for that drive. Ionic dust, utility modules, one of these, one of you. Whole weapons, we'll probably just do some more Artemises, and then a nose. We're not actually going to use this, the 12-inch gun is crap, but it is something that we have right now. The utility module will probably just be more magazines. We have banana tube armor, so I'll throw that on there. And now we only have 6 KPS and 6.7 milli-G, so not anything that we can work on now. But if we can get some higher drives, then we will be in a much better spot. Again, like last series, we're going to be going for, I'm in the wrong spot, I want tech. We're going to be going for that, oh crap, what was it called? Was it the Poseidon? That's not how you spell Poseidon. Oh, here we are, Poseidon Torch. No, there's no way it was Poseidon. Yeah, 20.310, all the fizzles. It definitely wasn't Poseidon. I used to have a sticky note with it on here. I'll look for it some other time, but there's a drive up here that's got really good thrust, so we'll be going for that one. I can find it, remember it, then that would be fantastic. Oh, I want to say it was on the top side of the drives, but it wasn't too far in either. I don't think it was. Is it the Pegasus? No, it's definitely not the Pegasus. Helicon Reflux? No, I don't think so either. Anyhow, not really important at the moment, because we're not anywhere near that at the moment. So, that's really everything. So let's get into it before I start yapping and waste more of y'all's time. Advise in the U.S. Once we get the executive control point, we're going to start doing advise here in China as well.
Person of interest surveilled.
Xenoform. We do need to capture the Xenoform. That is our mission objective. Off-Earth mining increased by 10%. It's going to be always good. Materials Research Lab has finished. Let's go for something that will increase our... I don't think there is anything that will increase our control points. Administration node, only if you build it. Off-Earth mining, improved maintenance. I don't really want to do management though. It's only 5, but better than nothing. So if we look at it, this is going to be 44, so we have a control point excess of 6 right now. With 34 over, or 38 rather. Costs us 4 influence a day, so all of our influence. I think we kind of have to though. Augment, you'll grab an administration. There's no orgs. The only 2 that we can get are these 2. 3% mining output, 2% mining output, which is nothing. Research, which doesn't give us anything for orgs. Sorry, for CP cap. We had someone from Russia we could grab federal security. Because we want, sorry, not influence, but we want persuasion, command, or administration. So we get 1 there, command 1, command 1, command 2. But it's still going to be basically nothing compared to 38. Okay, so we're going to have to do management, research, and we'll just do a couple of those.
The people will come to our side.
Our cause is unjustified to them.
Alien abductions in China. Alien was detected in China. Still have a 90% chance to succeed. We failed. This will be cracked down until the 31st of May. We did not fail. Fantastic. Okay. Which means there's very little spoils being done. Okay. We still have 0.28, 0.25. So welfare, so we can bring that down. Finish the construction module, which is great. We're gonna go for, we really need, we'll do advanced prospecting surveys, we'll need that for sure. We're only 35 over. With Amy here, she's got full administration. We're gonna do, we want command? Or, because she's not the only one to turn counselor anymore. But Shah has it. And so does, like, Faustina? No. Amy by Shaw. And it's Shigir that has it, but he's never going to do that. So we'll go ahead and grab... We'll do a persuasion, because why not? She also does the inspire missions. And that'll be another point towards not being over. Shigir, you're going to do investigate alien activity.
Headed there now.
Faustina, what is your chance of detaining this guy? Very little, that's what. Apologies for that, forgot to put my phone on silent. 1% base, so probably get 5%, 10% max. 6%, yeah. Also, we don't have any intel on target, so that's, you're going to keep investigating anyways. I did not mean to start that, but I guess it worked. Shipyard, that's what we want.
I will help them.
Nano factory, also very good to have.
Surveillance complete.
Nothing new.
We've moved the needle.
Oh, we can stop her.
Opinion is moving
We don't
in
need
our
to spend money
direction.
anymore. Oh, they're bombarding our base on Ceres. That's fantastic. I don't know why. We don't have any hates. But yeah, it's the same exact things I was mentioning last episode. Is they're very aggressive, and I have no idea why. Saudi Arabia, because it is. No, normal. So it's not like I've accidentally put on a brutal or anything.
We found something.
Okay, well, that's both of our series bases done. I don't know why you're over here doing that. Hello? Army, go home. Because you're trying to take over... I do not want to take over Croatia, that's for sure. Guess the other two can. Oh, but they're going to take it over in my name, I bet. I'll just... I don't know. Put it on spoils and forget about it, I suppose.
What's the
Chance now is a 10%. There's nothing yet, so that's be the 16th. Counselors, Amy, I want you to come back to the US. Never mind. Yeah, come to the US. Or actually, yeah.
We'll make our
Then Shakir, investigate,
Reporting in.
and keep going. Repeat project.
offering assistance.
It's now what, 3K? It is 3K, so it'll be the last time we do that.
I have new information.
Extra 10 is nice. And then once you combine these, they'll also reduce our
Move the needle.
usage.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Choose a card.
Advanced superconductors was finished by Project Exodus. They're now going to get nuclear fusion methodologies.
And just
Victor 10 is in low Earth orbits. 8 abductions in the US, or not US, but the Chinese. In the Chinese, indeed.
Here's what we found.
Not good, because every alien abduction they do makes it easier for them to take over control points. Or just do their missions in general. I don't want you to not do that. Cirrus extraction is 3%. Nothing that we really care about. Shigir. Investigate alien
Let's see
activity.
what we can see.
Offering support.
Oh, I never checked. This is smuggling ring. We're receiving reports of a contraband being smuggled towards Leo 2, Tier 2 military. With more people going into space than ever before in human history, it should come as no surprise that some of them are abusing the opportunity to bring narcotics and other undesirable items with them. This is already causing a loosening of safety and maintenance standards that we frankly cannot afford in the ever-dangerous environment of outer space. Especially as we just lost 2 of our of our habitats. Option 1 is we control the resources or we lack the resources to investigate that right now. If 25% chance that nothing happens, 75% chance that up to 3 modules will be destroyed. We can enforce stricter cargo protocols and vetting a potential hab crew. 63% chance of success, and that's whenever we have a counselor total administration attribute of greater than 25. I believe Amy alone has 25, so we have that. Triggers the following effects. National investment points into boost will be reduced by 25% for 6 months, and we'll get a public opinion boost around the world. 37% chance of failure, of which we just lose 25% investment points into boost. We can have the matter looked into quietly. We can do that whenever we have the investigation greater than 25. Shagir has that by himself. And then 60% chance of success. We uncover the smuggling ring. And then if we have social science on the hab, then we have a 65% chance of that success. We're going to go ahead and go for looking into the matter quietly. We did not succeed that, which is mighty unfortunate.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Public sentiment is increasingly with
70% public support in China. Victor 12 is in low Earth orbit. We finished advanced prospecting surveys. We're going to go for shipyard.
Recon complete.
Victor 12 is going to lunar orbit. Victor 12 is in lunar orbit. Army Group 81 is in China. Typhoon has hit China. We can save whom we can. Took some damage on the 81st Group Army, but that's alright. They'll heal. Shagir, steal a project from not them. Investigate the inactivity. Faustina, you have a 16% chance to detain that counselor. Go ahead and roll it. Let's see. You don't have anything there. Yeah, you got nothing that would make me worry.
Offering counsel.
Target lost. We couldn't get
Failed. We'll try one more time.
To our side.
all of us.
We
here
finished
take
in
water
situ
for
resource
granted
utilization,
every day. Yet no matter.
and we're gonna go for super alloys. Space assault doctrine. We'll go for advanced missile warfare. Get us some better missiles.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
We finished sanctioned investigations. Let's go for, I guess, a Xenology Science Center. Solar Outpost Kit, we want to get those down. Right, Nations has been finished. They're going to go for super alloys. What we're looking for is that United North America. Vision Platform Kit. All things that we will get in due time. Kinda need to look at those again. Looks like nothing that we want. Another science one. So yeah, we'll just leave it as is. Shakir, go ahead and investigate. You have a 12% now.
Acknowledged.
Why is that? Don't know.
We'll
But
bring
it's
them
lower
in.
than the 16 that you've had before, which I'm not sure I like.
Offering assistance.
He went to ground, so we're gonna have a 0% chance. Task Force Earth for all of y'all. And then guess we'll do solar outpost kit. Be nice and fast. Could knock that down, and it'll still be finished by the end of the turn. Or I guess a little bit over, but
Mission
whatever.
aborted.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Rich pockets. Got 2 months worth from the. That's a base. Kashuku? Maybe? Probably butchered the crap out of that one, I'll be honest. Academy is set to beat us out of this. I kind of want to look at that.
We found.
They're putting everything into that. We'll finish Shipyard and then we'll put that research into there as well. Alliance has ended. Oh no. Shigir, you cannot grab administration. Already tried that, so we'll go ahead and get you a command. Shigir. Investigate this guy.
Tracking target.
Bastina.
Ready for my mission.
Investigate you.
Investigating target.
Standing by for orders.
Your orders?
Alright.
At your service.
I just looked at this, nothing has changed, but whatever. Shipyard has finished. We'll do improved maintenance procedures and drop that down. So our outpost kit has finished, vision outpost kits, and now we have control of that again.
I will help them.
Fantastic.
Surveillance complete.
I have new information.
Fantastic. They're putting 60 in. Regime change in Croatia. Let us go to Croatia. And just work on... I don't even care about you, I'll be honest. Let's just do spoils. And then abandon. Actually, I don't even think spoils will do anything if we abandon you. So I guess go ahead and work on environment.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Max for environment is 3.18. Sure. Xenoscience has been finished, so we're gonna go for Nano Factory.
Our case remains unheard.
And then once the Academy chills out, we can drop that down and go back to what we wanted. Lost a control point in Croatia. Unfortunate, but that's just how it is. If we weren't already over... Wow, incurring a 9-point penalty against defending our nations. That is quite significant. Quite significant indeed. Nothing here.
Standing by for orders.
Where do you need me?
Ready for my mission.
If you come to China and advise,
Expertise.
Where to?
think we'll be fine here for the moment.
Offering support. Offering assistance.
I have new information.
Victor 75 is in low Earth
Person of
orbit.
interest surveilled.
Victor 16 is launched towards low Earth orbit.
The people will come side.
Guatemala can unify with El Salvador. El Salvador is you. You're not finished with your space program yet, but I kind of need the control point cat back. Liberating mainland China's not anything that we want. Operations Center's not anything we want. I guess we'll just do in situ research or resource utilization module. And then go. Here, set national policy.
Make our move.
We can unify with El Salvador and Honduras now. Which I think we're gonna do both. Obviously El Salvador first. Are you friends? Yes, you are. Fantastic. So that's done. Don't go up like that.
Lending my expertise.
Surveillance complete.
Not sure what's happening with the
We've got
initiative at the
intel
moment.
on our target.
But everyone to resources, they're just over. So they've cracked down on those two. I guess they got Brazil maybe. And so they've just had to give up all of them. But for whatever reason, the AI is able to take over, or just crack down a single control point, which is, I have no idea how they can do that, but got $2,200 from a dividend payout, because the only way I know how to crack down your own control point is to go to policies and abandon nation.
Mission complete.
Unify with El Salvador. Repeat mission. Continue. Continue. Guatemala is now nearly finished with their space program and working on welfare, which is fine. How much do you cost? 6 total to maintain. Let us bring us in a little bit closer, which will be nice. No organizations that we want, and continue.
I will help them.
Debris duty, we can decrease debris by 1, so we're going to.
We've got some intel.
Much better than the 50 science the other one gives you.
Surveilled.
Nothing that we want, no augments. Spaceflight program in Guatemala. Working on boost. Something like that.
Policy
Actually, let's do
direction
something
complete.
like that, actually. And then unify with Honduras. Continue. Mission control didn't go up at all. Unfortunate. Insight 2 resource utilization has finished. We'll go for targeting computer 2. Okay. Leave it like that. We do want to work on these other ones. Victor 186 is launched towards low Earth orbit. I would like to go, well, evidently not. By Shah, you can't do anything else at the moment. So let's have you reduce unrest
We'll
here.
restore peace to this nation.
I take it back. Let's have you go to ground.
Going into hiding.
Where to?
Amy, you have a 15% chance to turn that counselor. Is it worth it though? Screw
They'll
it,
be
why
working for us
not?
soon.
We don't have control. But we'll see how that changes after we do our first advised mission.
Offering counsel.
It doesn't.
Going
Okay.
off the grid.
I have new information.
We've got some intel on our target.
Their convictions are unchanged.
Failed. By Shah, you're going to go ahead and grab an administration. His can go up to 25 as well. Some research. Always good.
Wrapping up here.
We're at 40 control out of 104. The 1 in 33 is not worth 1 in 30, 1 in 32, 2 in 33. Nope. 2 in 24, 3 in 35, 3 in 38, 2 in 35. Yeah, so we don't really need anything new. So we'll call that good.
What's
By
the
Shah. Turn counselor. 20%. Or 13%.
We'll bring them to
We'll
our
have
side.
you roll that.
Offering support.
UFOs crash down on Earth.
Cleaning things up.
Oh, that's
Person of
unfortunate.
interest surveilled.
I have new information.
That's one abort there,
Reported.
They won't listen to reason.
and one fail there. Okay. Faustina, administration. We have a 5.5 penalty.
Ready for orders.
Amy, actually, go ahead and advise China.
Lending my expertise.
By Shah, come
Reporting in.
here, stabilize. We now have control over China. Policies. Nothing that we want. Okay.
I will help them. Offering assistance.
He's gonna purge. Love that. So she's gonna purge the initiative out, which is kind of annoying, because they'll be harder to get control back from. They're going towards my Leo Tier 2 Xeno. Transfer. Are we able to intercept? We cannot. We can head towards Xeno. And I don't know why we're loitering for that long. It's kind of insane. Because it's notified me that when they're half an hour away, which would have been nice if they, gave me that immediately and not that long ago, but whatever. Actually, I probably should have launched towards the space station Accept, auto-resolve. I forgot there was point defense on it. Haha! They're all gonna die to my point defense. Got 2 point defense arrays. Accept. Fantastic.
Surveillance complete.
Success. Select. We're gonna go towards this station. This station. Continue, destroy that hab. Close, go to the other station.
Surveillance complete.
Still have 4 KPS. Destroy. There is no one else here that we don't like. So we'll go back to space dock.
Order is returning.
Alright. Nothing we care about. Believes we can unify. Never, 'cause we don't have a non-hostile claim on them. Okay.
Ready to go.
Amy. Actually, we'll just do by Shaw's. 4%. Have a
I'll make an offer. They
26% chance
Prepping for
to
me.
succeed.
Prepping for mission.
Offering support. Offering counsel.
We've got some intel on our target.
Okay.
We've got some intel on our target.
My words meant nothing to them.
Failed. Resistance is here, so that's great. We don't have anything that we want to do this turn.
Lending my expertise.
And Croatia with a 0% chance now.
Prepping for mission.
Mission in progress.
Person of interest surveilled.
I don't know why it's 0%. Oh, we don't know what her thing is anymore, I suppose. Victor 62 is on task for low Earth orbit. Yeah. The initiative just came here, kicked me out, and went, I don't want to be here either. But, whatever. Targeting computer 2 is finished. We're gonna go for solar platform kits. By Xia. 10% chance to turn
For us soon.
that counselor, which is now a still 10%.
Mission in progress.
Lending my expertise.
Laying the groundwork.
I have new information.
Pan-Asian Combine is
I have
finished.
new information.
Amy, we're going to go ahead and grab a Persuasion. Shakir, you're going to grab a, not that, but a Command.
Their convictions are unchanged.
Completely failed to turn you. Crackdown on our point in Croatia, which already had a crackdown on it. But I guess if you need to level a guy, you need to level a guy. Southeast Asian Alliance, we don't care about. Solar Platform Kit. We're gonna go for quantum batteries. Thermal mining techniques would be good. What does the pulsar get me? 14.1 and 4. Advanced pulsar being 14.5 and 5. Dun, dun, dun. The Zeta Deuterium? Might have been the Zeta Deuterium I was working towards. No, that's way the heck down here. 225,000 for that. Pegasus is... yeah, definitely not the Pegasus. Deuterium Polywell. Dusty Plasma. It was Deep Fusion Reactor 3 that I needed. I'm 90% sure. Was it the... I really can't remember. I had it down somewhere. And worst case, worst, I just have to go and look it back up again. But gas core, I think, is what I want to go through. Glad the Academy is helping me so much with this technology. Got it done in half the time it would normally take, because they did about half. Rabbi Shah. Try again.
Reeling them in.
Still a 26% chance. The fission platform is finished. Now the fission outpost.
Offering support.
Surveillance complete.
Person of interest surveilled.
They are on too tight a leash.
Failed again. We need to get the technology that allows us to put more in. Yes, this is the best event in my opinion, the breakthrough, because you can get it quite a bit and lots of research. But anyways, scientists working on Leo Tier 2 space dock have reached unexpected insights. The cutting-edge space laboratories available on our space dock, I think we have one, which is the lowest possible materials, but anyhow, combined with the solitude and privacy granted by assistance and relative independence from Earth, have allowed researchers to push new boundaries at the forefront of science. As the owners of Leo's Tier 2 space dock, we naturally have the privilege of announcing the nature of these new discoveries to the world and deciding how they will be used for humanity's benefit. We can flaunt our scientific prowess to the world. We'll gain 3,178 research, and it will increase knowledge priority by 5%. We can use the discoveries to campaign for investment into outer space, 3,100 research, 5% to Found space program, boost, and mission control. We can explore new methods of prospecting and extracting valuable materials, 5% mining, and then we can get 5% ship building speed and damage damage repair speed. I think we're going to go for that 5% mining output, so we need to go ahead and knock you down. Boom. Vision outpost kits. We're going to go for the rail cannon. Right? No, I don't think so. We'll go for administrative node. And improved maintenance procedures, we're going to go for thermal mining techniques, advanced fission heavy reactor, and then gas core fission reactor 1. We're going to go for operation center. So looks like we did a little bits of that was not used properly. Because we finished all 3, which means we probably had some left over that got wasted. Unfortunate, but oh well. Actually, we might have been able to put it all in and not finish all of them. But Task Force Earth, Task Force Earth, Task Force Earth, Task Force Earth. We're building more ships, I believe. Ship construction, we're not. Okay, so let's fix that. Okay. Currently have 32 mission control used on ships, with another 24 in the works. Fantastic. Organizations, we don't really care about. 3% mining output just isn't that much. Especially for the boost cost. Garciena investigates. It would have to be you, yeah? Oh, because you did the... well... routing...
Eyes on target.
No, you were supposed to be the one in Djibouti. Aisha... 26% chance.
Offering assistance.
26% chance, but they're going to go to ground. That's unfortunate. Okay. I should have realized that because we had a critical fail.
Be ready for new orders soon. Prepping for the next mission.
Oh well.
We've got some intel on our target.
She's doing a stabilized nation. United North America. Fantastic. That will combine America and Canada. Got that Trump LARP going on. But this time it's not just a joke. We're coming for you, Canucks. 51st state. Actually, I wonder, hypothetically, if America and Canada were to unify, would each province become their own state? Surely, right? Or would they be split up even more? Because states aren't on their population size, or their, landmass size, so who knows? Turn Counselor Brienne, 18%. See how that goes. Had a long string of failures for that one, but I am going to go ahead and need to get Nicaragua soon as well. So if he fails this one, we'll just have him go look into Nicaragua.
Person of interest
Her
surveilled.
loyalty score is 1. Okay.
Surveillance complete.
Come on, come on, come on. It's a fail. Dang. I guess
No matter what
Advanced Missile Warfare Doctrine has finished. Locks all these missiles here.
we appear to
We're gonna go for supercapacitors. Because we want coil guns. Ooh. You... Blast radius 6 kilometers. 22 kilometers. I think that is the one that we want. So nuclear, Belize has got this space flight program, but nuclear torpedoes or missiles do not give any sort of. Okay, got you. Any sort of resources, because obviously it's a nuclear warhead. It kind of eviscerates everything. But as you saw on that, they do have a damage fall-off cone, which means that even if the aliens shoot it down for 6 kilometers or 22 kilometers, depending on the torpedo that we just unlocked, they're still going to take damage. And when your damage is at 9.8 million, there's really nothing that overmatches that, even if there's that fall-off round. But the Academy finished... Oh, I forgot what it was. Super alloys, and now they're working on magnetic force manipulation, which will be good for nothing that we really care about. Improved railguns, but we're not super... Don't care a whole lot about railguns. I think you can get coil guns onto point defense, so who knows. But administration node has been finished, so we're going to go ahead and grab hydrolocks. We don't really need that now. Okay, unified North America for sure. We finished November of this year. Gas core fission reactor 2. That burner drive will be nice. We don't want to do that. The Zeus torpedo. Is nuclear power, but it's fragmentation, so it's not nuclear, but 2300 damage. There's no fall-off cone for that. Don't think we care about that one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Or our counselors by Shah turn her.
I'll make an offer they can't refuse.
I don't know what they did to get her down to 1 loyalty, but not complaining. Sudden flowering, full access to the site. Get that research. Don't really care what it gets put on. But suppose putting on super capacitors is kind of
Offering assistance.
I have
a waste, but oh well.
I have new information.
Adrian,
Words meant nothing to them.
that's insane. Okay, well, you're gonna go ahead and grab a administration. Can't believe you failed that. Cerberus, open research. Yeah, 300 kiloton thermonuclear warhead. Blast fall off of 15 kilometers. But when you have 56.5 million damage, it hits with 1.1 billion megajoules of force. It kind of doesn't matter. The module can explode if it takes damage. Gee, I can't imagine why. I don't think we're going to go that one. It only has 4 in the magazine. Well, I guess so does the Hades. The Hades has a 22 kilometer fall off and 122 million damage. And 9.1 delta V, sorry, acceleration of 9.1 G and 7.7 kps of delta V, which is more than this. Speaking of, Task Force Earth has 16 ships, 247 combat power. Jeez, if we wanted to transfer you to 62... never mind. Point defense, plasma, mag. At least I can't do point defense on that. Rifle cannon, point defense, and then point defense. So yeah, definitely not doing that. Not sure what happened there. Shigir.
Ready for my mission.
Investigate alien activity
We'll see what we can
over
find.
in Denver. By Shah, if you don't get this time, I think we're just gonna go and summarily execute you. Because clearly you're turned.
Offering
By
support.
Shah. Lancehead and the Vulcan, I don't think we want either. Yeah. We don't. Though if we can get the Athena, that will also be good.
Offering counsel.
Because Athena will be, oh, she went to ground. Oh, no, you just didn't get any
We've got some
information on
intel
her.
on our target.
Bro. Okay. Don't care about any of these, I don't believe. Hermes. No. Kill back. Missile bays are good because they have a lot of missiles, 16 per magazine. So if you can get extra magazines, you do dump out a ton of missiles. But 3.8 KPS, 53 damage, 52 damage. These don't do any damage is the thing. Torpedoes do 10 times that damage, but they have a third of their, so they're much harder to get through PD. But they do have better acceleration and KPS. Actually, that's way less acceleration with better KPS. Targeting range of 1,000. Targeting range of 800. 800. So yeah. Athenas are the direct upgrade to the Artemis, so we'll definitely go ahead and grab those when we get them. But that'll be a problem for the future.
We found something.
Victor 186 in low Earth orbit. Romania and Croatia have ended their alliance.
Where to?
Steel project, no. I guess we can go ahead and meet with them though.
We'll open a
And
channel.
then by Shah,
I'm here.
Coup has no chance of success because you don't have any command. Go ahead here and do it the right way. Umgejalt, or Ugjalt, I guess. Not something that we want on you. But Faustina would like it. Doesn't give her anything new, but bonus stats are bonus stats. Adrian, nothing that we care about. Do want to go ahead and see Task Force 186 is a battle cruiser. It's damaged. That's some violet lasers and a point defense though. Same with that. So definitely not good for our matchup, even though we do have a crap ton of missiles. It's what, 16 ships, all with 48 torpedoes. I don't think they could hold that off, but we're not gonna try, I'll be honest. Because they'll probably end up well, and also might not.
Lending my expertise.
And there's no need to do anything right now.
Is more of a
Magnetic force manipulation was finished by Project Exodus. They're gonna go for applied artificial intelligence.
Initiating contact. Fight your petty wolves if you must.
They regard us as a major and growing threat and will oppose us.
Great Exodus.
Interesting. Okay, projects, solar streamers, definitely want that. We need significantly more concessions. Look at that water, you don't have any. Unacceptable. Kinda have everything else. $1,000. Okay, so not grabbing that, so fortunately. We'll just go ahead and give them 1,000 water. Hopefully that'll build or bridge the gap that we can eventually get something out of them. Athena's fantastic.
Surveillance complete.
Operations Center was finished. We're gonna go for compact solid core. Commercial rocket companies I don't really care about. Gas core fission reactor 2, that's what I want. Get the burner drive, hopefully. And we'll use the burner drive until we can get the later game drives. Or not even late game. The early to mid game drive. Faustina, Victor 2617 is in low Earth orbit. Faustina, you're gonna grab administration.
We've gained significant support.
Got a control point in Nicaragua. Oh, you're gonna kick me out of this. Oh, you're not. Thank gosh. Okay. Where is Nicaragua? I wish this was like... Here it is. They don't want to do that because... reasons. I wish I tell you why. But it doesn't really matter, I guess, at the end of the day. What if America did it? Yeah, see, because I don't know why. I assume because America's way more powerful, but you would think that the conglomeration of 3 countries is also more powerful than Nicaragua. But it also could be some cohesion is too low or unrest is too high, and it just doesn't tell you,
Ready to go.
which is supremely annoying. Investigate. This individual
Surveilling
here.
target.
Actually, Shagir, come here and control. And then,
To our
by
side.
Shah,
Standing by.
you turn counselor.
Reeling
A
him
90% chance, because clearly you can't manage it on a
I will
75.
help them. Offering assistance.
You have a 9 chance to not muck this up.
We've turned them to our
Fantastic.
cause.
Rallying.
Ready for your orders.
Not sure what's going on there. Heavy fission reactor has been finished. We're going to go for the Athena torpedo bay.
Standing by.
Yeah, because I still can't see what her frickin' orgs are.
I'm on your side.
Why can I not see what your orgs are? You have them because it's there. Can't see what your missions are either. So annoying. What if I go into counselors and then click on you? Now I can. The quartz drive is available. Let's go look at the quartz drive, see if it's worth our time. Quartz drive gets to a 16.1 and 4. So it is not worth our time. I don't think the light bulb is either. 15.3, 4.4, so no.
We've gained significant support.
Control point in Nicaragua. Fantastic news. Now I just need to make them our friend. So that we can eventually unify them. Nicaragua. Because it's the only one that we have a friendly relation with, I guess. Oh. Ah. It's hostile because the nation's government score is 1.5 lower than that the nation currently controls. Nations with hostile capital regions cannot be peacefully unified. So that means we need to go and increase government score. Why are you going down? Because of low cohesion. Is that, I guess not quite 3, but nearly 3. I'm going to go up to 3.14. We do want to go ahead and increase that. So we're getting nearly 1 a month.
We'll turn
Go
down
ahead
the
and do
heat.
that. Shagir,
Orders?
steal a project, can't. Investigate alien
There
activity.
now.
Faustina,
Ready to go. Please, keep me safe. Tracking
go
target.
ahead and look into this guy. Hope that it's alien. It might be. It's alien activity, 1 province over.
Offering counsel.
Tracking failed.
Of course. Why wouldn't have?
Things are cooling off.
3% bonus. Health unit is 3 and 30. That's nice. Here for the money, that's why. 3 and 33. 3 and 35, yeah. And abductions reported in here.
Recon complete.
So did you not find anything? Hey, you did fail. Okay. Gas core fission reactor 2 is finished. Fantastic. We're gonna go ahead and grab Xenoflora defoliants. And then
Ready for orders.
Faustina.
I'm here.
Actually, you keep doing that.
I'm
Shagir,
here.
you investigate this guy.
Eyes on target.
America's doing fine. Heavy railgun battery.
Lending my expertise.
These guys not healing? They're not. I don't know why, but they aren't. Wave of fear. Oh, we're just below 5. You've got to be kidding
Person of
me.
interest surveilled.
Okay, well.
Mission abort.
Xenoform has been found.
Violence is abating.
Ares in the Hestia torpedo. Probably nothing I want. Yeah, penetrator torpedo. Penetrator torpedo. 18.5 kps though is kind of insane. That is a lot of range. And also not really anything we need. So, obsolete. Yeah, I guess they're slowly recovering. I feel like it'd be much easier to do this inside of your own territory, but who am I to judge? Alien abductions in the US. Yeah, we're looking into him. He does have 23 security this time, though. That's not really anything I care about, I'll be honest.
Cleaning things up.
It's out in low Triton. I couldn't even begin to think about caring about that.
Wrapping up here.
Atlanta. Okay. For orgs, nothing I really care about. Command and a security actually would be nice. I lied. Okay. Not regularly, but go ahead and government. And then abandon. Okay. Faustina, I want you
Standing by.
to do the investigation.
We'll see what they're up
And then Shagir,
Where do you need me?
go ahead and do that. I just looked at that, there's nothing there that I want.
Offering support.
Nothing unusual found.
And you failed. Okay.
Things are stabilizing.
We found something.
Can't see the orgs. Love that. Have to let the developers know that there's a bug. Nothing I really care about here. Shagir, investigate,
We'll recon the site.
and grab a command.
Offering assistance.
I will report when my mission is complete.
Still a
I will
96%
report when my
chance.
mission is complete.
I will help them.
Armor struts available.
We've got some intel on our targets.
Violence is abating.
Athena has finished. We'll go for the Hydra Lux fueled nuclear missiles. Slowly work on that one. China North America will be finished in August.
Here's what
We
found.
succeeded, which is great. Filmed metal armor is available by Shah. Can grab an administration, correct? Correct. Demeter, we don't care about. This uniform now has 21. Not that I can see. Here we go, orgs. Not sure what caused that to lower, but they no longer have
Standing by
that.
for orders.
Which means it should be slightly easier to detain. 30% chance.
Ready for my
Shagir.
mission.
Best aliens
On the way to the target site.
activity. And let's go. Yes, the fan care abouts. Misclick. 27% chance to succeed.
Offering counsel.
Laying the groundwork. Target
Fantastic. Oh, it is impossible to describe the sensation of gazing upon a creature from another world with one's own eyes. No words can adequately explain how uncanny it feels to see such a thing move and draw breath, and turn its own unquestionably alien eyes upon us. Even had we sent a poet, they would not be able to convey the mingled sense of awe and wrongness. The terrifying privilege of beholding something that does not resemble anything else in human experience. The shape of the hulking skull, the tendrils that danced unnaturally within the mouth, the way the light plays across flesh textured and patterned like nothing else on earth. Even these beings' sounds challenge our very definition of language. The idea that we could ever know their minds seems, for now, frankly laughable. Let us hope that will soon change. Regardless of the fleeting encounters we or others might have had previously, and no matter what happens next, this is a watershed moment, never to be forgotten.
Mission accomplished.
We have completed the Capture Alive Hydra objective. I had to supervise this one personally. A lot of the boys liked the idea of keeping this thing in one piece. 2 of them tried to bring machine guns, just in case. It was just as well we had those anatomy briefings. The info was good, but the thing still got within 5 meters before we finally brought it down. I was worried we'd done too much damage, but the thing's already regenerating. First time I've been glad that these things are so hard to kill. The chief xenologist says that it will be conscious within 24 hours. Now, we need to figure out how to interrogate it once it wakes up. How do you interrogate something that talks half in clicks and half by smell? Well, that's what the language teams are trying to figure out. We'll be giving them working access to the Hydra, under close supervision. We now need to conduct the Hydra language research project when it becomes available. We recovered a theropod alien corpse. Initial examinations of this body of this salamander have the superficially reptilian creature that has been dubbed, as this superficially reptilian creature has been dubbed, suggests a species either bred for war or born in the crucible of it. Its body is pure muscle and sinew, to such an extent that its tail alone could snap a human neck with ease, protected by a hide tougher than many metals. Yet, for all its bestial aspects, it is, or was, intelligent enough to wield a firearm. This creature is visually frightening to our people. Even as a corpse, it is deeply unsettling to behold. It would be hard to envisage a more effective shock trooper than a salamander. Though the many livid scars which crisscross the corpse's armored flesh may suggest that it does not perform this role entirely willingly. Detain counts the mission success. We rolled a 21%. Fantastic. We're going to receive a significant bonus to our xenology research going forward, and keep going. Communicate with the Hydra. Salamander autopsy will get a -3 penalty to against our control points. Would like to see... I don't know what it was before. That's unfortunate. We do have a 54% bonus to that now, which is pretty cool.
We found something.
Investigate alien activity completed. We now have a 55%. Shagir. Investigate alien activity.
Let's see what we can see.
Faustina
Reporting in.
investigates enemy counselor. Go to the Hohat region of China. That probably won't be protect servant, but we will hope.
Offering support. I will help them.
Person of interest surveilled.
Project Exodus. Impose the sanctions.
Order is returning.
Wish you could see a little bit more about how they feel about you without having to go into the meeting, but whatever. The town that stood still, the whole population of a small town in the Shenyang region, has stopped moving entirely. We can only suspect this to be a prelude to further alien actions. We can say that we don't have the capacity to respond to this right now. 6 alien abductions will be formed in China, and the public opinion will increase for the aliens. We can organize a rapid mass evacuation. 42% chance that we get them all out. 33% chance that we only get some out and they perform 2 abductions, and 25% chance that we don't get any of them out and they perform 6 abductions and we lose some public opinion. We can stake out a perimeter and secure the town. This will be if we have finished the rapid response teams. And then we can say that they're already lost, bomb the town from the air. This will be an atrocity, 70% chance for the openly bomb the town, or 30% chance to cover it up. They'll still gain 0.3 cohesion. I think we're going to do a mass evacuation. So we got the, I think, 42% chance, with the 20% chance of only getting some of them out. Our teams faced no resistance as they loaded the townspeople onto stretchers and drove them away in trucks. However, checking against the most recent consensus showed that a significant fraction of the population was missing. A search for the towns surrounding yielded no results. The remaining residents have no answers to give, but they at least are grateful. Got a significant public opinion boost for China, though.
Recon complete.
Task Force Earth, Task Force Earth, Task Force Earth, and Task Force Earth. Do need to be careful. We're getting close to the first cutoff for alien hate. Or sorry, not first cutoff, but the first, I guess, threshold. Once you give a certain number of MC or mission control usage, there becomes a baseline hate that the aliens will not go under. And there are several texts that will increase that threshold. But I want to say the first one is around 80 to 100. I can't quite remember.
Where to?
Investigates,
Target site.
At your service.
and then find you.
Surveying target.
Okay. No orgs that we want. We'll continue on to the next mission.
Offering assistance. Lending my expertise.
I have new information.
Loyalty of 2, perhaps. Fantastic.
Things are cooling off.
Here's what we found.
The servants have taken a control point from the Protectorate. We have executive control over Nicaragua, which means that soon we'll be able to federate them. And we can federate them now, actually. Push in here, come here and federate.
Heading to the capital.
Or getting rid of the unrest, increasing by 0.25 per month. We do want to get this up. Sitting at 4 because someone's messing with our public support.
Surveillance complete.
Violence is abating.
Python and the Hades nuclear torpedoes are available now. I'm gonna work on the Hydra language. Victor 18 is launched towards low Earth orbits. Don't care about that.
Mission complete.
Federates with Nicaragua. You're not within 1.5. Why can we federate there? Whatever.
Now the battle has the biggest.
Supercapacitor has been finished.
Not even about
Unlocking arc lasers.
often.
Or sorry, the tech to research arc lasers right here. We're gonna go for. Do we want to do ultraviolet combat lasers? Or something like cybernetics? We want to do superconducting magnets and coil guns, what we want to do. United North America has been finished. Fantastic. Pan Asian Combine. Gas Core Fission Reactor 3. Salamander Autopsy. think we'll do Pan-Asian Combine. It'll be finished in a year and a half. Shakir. Go ahead and investigate alien activity.
Now.
Some new organizations are available in the marketplace.
Offering support.
Nothing we care about.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
We've got some intel on our targets.
Our intelligence sharing pact has ended. For reasons known only to themselves. Xenoflora defoliants has been researched. We're going to go for molten core. What is the Pharos drive? 16.4, 4.7. The Lars drive is 13.3, 4.3. But you, Helicon drive, 11 and 8.3. That's the one I think I was going for. I used the Helicon drive. So we'll go ahead and research that.
Things are stabilizing.
Cobalt dust radiators available.
We found something.
We're going to go ahead and launch a orbital into low Earth orbits. Heavy fission reactor, layer defense array. And then I'm going to do not information, but social science. And then materials. Fantastic. And this will be Leo 2, Tier 2, Social.
At your service.
Shakir. Go ahead and meet
Establish
one of them by Shah. Go ahead and turn one of them. Them being resistance and the servants respectively. Laser engines will increase our lasers output damage wise.
Offering assistance.
We don't have any lasers yet, but it will be nice eventually.
Making contact.
Intelligence sharing
Thought you would see your extremism harms
for
the
reasons they
places
refuse to
which lives
disclose.
protect.
Interesting. Okay, well, have 200 water and 500 nobles. Oop, not what I want. No projects. Any orgs? Sparta, Aceton. No, okay. Complete. Continue.
Surveillance complete.
Oh, they have spy for the resistance.
Now
Well,
a spy in their ranks.
oh, this is for the initiative.
I vote for you
Whoops. Okay, well. Did not mean to do that. Molten Core Fission Reactor 1 has finished. We're gonna go for Molten Salt Fission Reactor. The pulsar we don't care about. Pegasus is 19.4 and 4. And this doesn't unlock anything. Not even the molten salt fission reactor 3. Okay, well. Poseidon and Lantern. Advanced fission systems. So we don't care about any of those is what I'm hearing. And we're gonna go for Space Force training. I think we'll do Space Force training. So now Hydra language will now be finished December of this year. Pan Asian Combine still January of the year after next. Pluto papers. That is, well, $25,000 with the loyalty. So, our counselor Bai Xia has been named in a recent leak of confidential financial documents. The documents, which number in the tens of millions, purport to expose fraudulent, corrupt, and generally illegal financial behavior by major corporations and government officials worldwide. This has caused a great deal of embarrassment to many important individuals, not least Bai Xia, who was greatly surprised to be included in the papers. 1. This is not a great look for our faction. A great deal of information will be exposed. We can order him out of the public eye, which will be detained for 4 missions. We can use our influence to try and bury the story. Success will cost $9,000 and 90 influence. It increases loyalty stat by 1. A failure will cost the same, but a great deal of information will be exposed. Or we can politely suggest that Bai Xia should contribute more to our cause. A great deal of information will be exposed. He'll gain the extorted trait. He'll lose 6 loyalty. We'll gain $25,000. And we'll pay 34 influence. I mean, we could afford the... Alright, we succeeded. That's one of the first ones I think I've succeeded in a while on these low chances. But we succeeded, his loyalty stat went up by 1, and irony did not escape us as we pressured and bribed several key individuals to shift the coverage of papers away from Bai Xia. Our support has made him very appreciative, and information was not exposed, which is great. Got that lorem ipsum font. Boom, 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 boom. Counselors. No organizations that we want.
Ready for orders.
I do kind of want to see what it would take. Because I don't think we've ever learned his loyalty. That's a 76% chance. Shigir,
At your service.
you can go and investigate Thalida. Actually, you can just go ahead and assassinate her.
I'm here. Restoring
Lower their unrest.
Offering counsel.
Won't be causing us
Success.
problems.
Person of interest surveilled.
Shigir has 12 loyalty. Something that we need to fix.
cooling off.
Faustina, I want you to go ahead and grab another investigation. And then we'll have Bai Xia go and inspire him. Floating in the Los Angeles region. Send aid. Cost $200 and 20 ops. Well, I did want to go here and direct investments. We're going to put everything into funding. Oh, crud. You're not. Oh, you are picking me up. Okay, good. I thought you weren't. I wasn't getting my voice picked up for a moment. That would have been bad. Okay, we'll put 68 investment points of funding in 1.7 thousand investment ops, not ops, whatever this is called. Good lord. Influence, which will get me. Oh, it won't tell me. That's kind of annoying. No, it will be 14 per year. Right? No. Doesn't tell you what the total is. Unfortunate. Okay, well. It gave us $88 per month. So I don't know what that is per year. Times that by 12. And that's what we got. It even forces up attacking civilians in Italy. You could not be doing that. That'd be nice. We'll investigate you next. Victor 18 is in low Earth orbit.
Where to?
Faustina investigates this individual here.
Investigating target.
Shigur
Standing by.
can go to Italy.
Ready.
Adrian can no longer advise. No, she can. Well, we don't have any herp to derp. Okay. That was pretty stupid of me. Public support. Where do we want to go here? Could be a total of 8 or 10 over. I think we'll just do a public support mission. What is it? 70%. You're at 45. Steal. You have no chance of stealing. I guess it's 3/4 there, so might as well. By Shah, go ahead and inspire Shakir.
I'll make sure they're on our side.
No organizations that we want, and this will be the last turn.
I will help them.
I think we had a breakthrough.
Rising talents. We've identified a crewman aboard the Gurkha on Task Force Earth as an officer candidate. During otherwise routine cruise, our staff reviewing performance reports highlighted this crewman not only for their outstanding performance and adherence to our values on board, but also for demonstrating aptitude for strategic thinking and leadership capability. As such, we are pleased to offer them a commission that their talents may be appropriately utilized in pursuit of our mission. So if we go and look at the Gurkha, Task Force Earth, look at their ships, which we could have just gone here, it would have been faster now that I realize that. The Gurkha had the Ensign Shipizal Saluma. He's an intelligence officer, which will increase our ability to overcome ECM by 5%, and it will increase our damage, except for nuclear antimatter missiles, by 5% as well, which is good because all we have is missiles. Fantastic.
Mission cancelled.
She could not investigate that counselor.
I think I found something.
Lars drive. It looks like she died, that's why. Three Salamander shock troops. Goodness. It's 9 security just from those guys alone.
Here's what we found.
Sierra 1 is in low lunar orbits. Is there anyone? Caesar Station? Yes, we do not want them there in Caesar Station. Destroy the habitat. Close. Hadrian Station has point defense arrays, not that it really matters. We have so many missiles. Hadrian Station, transfer. We will need to fight this one. Engage. Start the battle. Max speed. We're going to be doing a high wall, or great wall. Doesn't really matter. Tight. Confirm. You target this one, and then you target this one. They should only have a range of not what we have. I can't remember what's 40mm autocannons and point defense laser turrets have, but it's not this long. And then because everyone has fired all their missiles, and then we want to go ahead and point in. Not that we have any armor, it doesn't really matter, but boom, done. No one took any damage. Did use kind of a lot of missiles, but whatever. Continue. Select destroy, and then transfer back to space dock. Oh, we can sell from there. Interesting. You can also just click up here and do it, but whatever. And that is where we're going to leave it.
Where do you need me?
Before I forget, we're going to set Adrian to advise America.
Lending my expertise.
Oh, I should have done that instead of advising China, but oh well. But thank you all so very much for watching this episode, and I will see y'all in the next one.